Looking at the supply of blood to the brain, this study looked at atherosclerosis. Those with atherosclerosis were more likely to have vascular dementia, more likely to have tiny strokes. This makes sense, doesn't it? And patients with clogged carotid neck arteries, the carotid arteries on the side of the neck, and you may have heard people say, my doctor checked and I have 70% blockage or 80% blockage, 90% blockage. This is not uncommon in Americans with a Western diet who eat. But we saw a man at the clinic the other day, and I calculated his saturated fats from his diet. It was 68 grams per day, and your maximum per day is 12. He was vastly over. Yes, he did have Alzheimer's disease, and this was a contributing cause. When they looked at people with clogged carotid arteries in the neck, they had poorer performance in language and navigation abilities and attention. One of the sad things for people who are progressing towards dementia is when they lose their driver's license, can no longer drive. So keeping those navigation abilities is really important, especially for us macho men who always want to be in the driver's seat. So again, try not to get your arteries blocked. And the principal way they're blocked is saturated fat. Those with clogging in the carotids had 2 to 5 times the risk of severe Alzheimer's disease, according to a Journal of Alzheimer's Disease study. And the insufficient blood to the brain declines learning and memory. And it increases amyloid plaque production by activating the beta and gamma secretase enzymes, which I will talk about a little further along in the study when I talk about the formation and how we can slow the formation of Alzheimer's plaque in our brain. When researchers looked at people with clogged arteries, they found that they were 4 to 15 times. Now, in the scientific literature, 15 times is really rare. I think I've rarely seen anything that says 15 times more likely to have cognitive degeneration. I remember one study looking at children who ate hot dogs had 9 times the chance of cancer. And I thought that was incredibly high. This, though, is very significant. Clogged arteries are a real problem because your brain just can't get the nutrients, the glucose, and the oxygen it needs. Clearing the arteries with a stent is only clearing a few inches of your carotid artery, and yet it improved memory 7%. Imagine what would happen if you reduced your saturated fat intake, reduced your blood cholesterol, reduced the clogging of your arteries, and that over a course of months or years, you were able to get some of your thinking back. We worked with one lady at Hawaii Pacific Neuroscience who had a pretty bad stroke, but she was okay. And she's 80 years old, and her blood cholesterol was 374. The average is 220, and 374 of total cholesterol is way over the top. No wonder she had a stroke. We worked with her, and after 6 months of reducing saturated fats, in her case, principally from heavy whipping cream, butter, and cheese, she was able to reduce her cholesterol down to 212. And then another 6 months later, her test came back with a 144 total cholesterol, which is fantastic. Other neurologists were coming in the office and saying, I want to see that. I can't believe without any drugs, no statins, she was able to reduce that. She was thin and athletic throughout the whole thing, but she was thin on the outside, but her arteries were clogged. So I just want to say that this, over the course of 1 year, she was able to clear her arteries out, and we had to reluctantly say goodbye, good luck, you don't need us anymore, your chances of getting a stroke are very small.